And so, I want to ask that why is it that, I want to ask, why is it that you are suffering? You yourself, you are suffering. Yet information that is to make you see things from a different perspective, you don't want to listen to it. Why? Why is it so? You think prayer can solve this? But why have you praying since yet you haven't found solution to the problem that you are crying for? You are yet to understand how this universe works. My brother, my sister, you are suffering. You keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Information to make you see things from a different perspective, so you can see the things that is keeping you or is getting you nowhere. You say no. It's just like people who used to blame their parents for not taking care of them. Now you are growing now. You see, now you are growing now. What are you also doing? Are you following the footsteps of your father, your parents, who didn't see things from a different perspective? It's why they can't even see that you are somebody that they brought to this earth that they have to take care of. And now you have become an adult now, and also behaving like them, who didn't want to listen things from anywhere. They think they know, and they live their life anyhow. Sometimes I feel sad if people don't want to know. Because in most cases, you see, this is what makes it sad. The people who don't want to know think that information cannot make them see things from a different perspective unless prayer. Hey, they don't think so. They think information is just like conversation that they don't want to have. The information that will make these persons who are suffering, the information that will make this person stop and see the things that is keeping them at a place where they can't see things from a different perspective. They see this information as conversation, like you having a conversation with somebody that you don't want to talk to, or certain information that you think is irrelevant. That is how they see information that will change their life to be, because of religion, because of tribe, because I don't want to know, because I know God. Hey, my people, I yet to know. I yet to know who they are. My people are yet to know who they are. My people are yet to know who they are. Oh, Charlie. People are yet to know who they are. And people are yet to know who they are. Because this life is all about information. If you see somebody doing something great, it's because of what they know. It's because of what they know. And so some persons can specialize on only one thing. And you see that they are good at only these things. But other part of their lives is in shambles. But if you know who you are, you see things from a higher perspective. or there are certain things that you can do, but you don't know that you can do these things because your awareness have not increased to a point where you begin to know that, oh, not knowing I can do these things, not knowing I can do these things, not knowing I can do these things. But when you get in touch with that energy in you, which is God, if you become God, then now you begin to see the things that you can do. You can do so many things. See, human beings are magical. Hey, if I tell you the perspective, how I see things to be, you'll be marveled. I see things. You see, this is how awareness is. Awareness that I keep talking about. This is how awareness is. I can be with you, and let's say, for instance, you see these things, the laptop here. You see the laptop here. I can be with you here having conversation with you, and you will never know that there is a laptop here. That is how awareness works. It is there physically, but in your mind will not tell you to even look there. So you will never look there. You have conversation, all right, you can be here. You have conversation, all right, but you will never see these things. You will never see that there's a laptop here. That is how awareness is. And so you will be going around. You see, maybe you might be searching for laptop, but you might be going around these things, but you never know that there's a laptop here. That is how awareness works. That is what awareness is. This is how awareness works. You see, you can be doing something that you don't want to do, but you can't stop until information comes in to make you see these things from a higher perspective. And then you say, wow, what? Because of this information, I didn't see this thing from this perspective. Hey, Mejai, I've stopped this thing. Hey, this thing, I'll not do it again. Hey, because of this information, I never saw these things this way. I never see it this way. That is how awareness is. That is why you have to know. You have to always know. Always have it within that I want to know. Because if you don't want to know, my brother, my sister, you will suffer. Hell upon hell. You will suffer, sir, and you will not understand why you are suffering. But you are doing the things that are making you suffer, but you don't know that is the thing that is making you suffer. You don't know. That is how awareness is. Unless information. That is why you gotta know who you are. When you know who you are, oh, you see, that is heaven on earth, my brothers and my sisters. The heaven on earth that they are talking about is knowing you. When you know you, oh, you can easily see problems and avoid them. Nobody can fake around you. People, when your level of awareness increases, when you know you, there might be situations where everybody will be around certain persons, but you alone, you will see that these persons are not the right person for these people, these persons to be running to. You can clearly see. That is how you become a God. Nobody can fake around you. I'll catch you. Narcissists will find a hard time, will get a hard time with you. No matter what they do, you are not moved. You can clearly see them for who they are. Hey, Jeloeje. Your awareness has increased. I say, my people, you see, those days when I'm with people, I could see so many things. Those days, even when I was young, I was aware of so many things that a lot of people were not aware of. But I was denying what I see. I was denying, because the moment I try to make somebody aware of it, then it's like these persons begin to see me like I'm going mad. And so I have to deny it and then live in the frequency at which they see things. And so that was how I was seeing things all right. I was seeing things from a higher perspective. Yet I was living in the frequency of how people want me to live. Hey, Charlie, me, my life, if I want to tell you about my life, and that is why I'm telling you that I'm a God of Africa. That is why I'm telling you that I'm a God of Africa. Because, see, if you want to know what awareness is, I see things from a higher perspective. A higher perspective. The things I see, the things I know, the people I've worked with. There are so many things that I've seen about people, but I don't tell them, because I know what their response will be. And so we can be working all right, and I will never tell you, because I know how you think. I know what your response will be. There are times where I tell people about what I feel. You see, I begin to tell them certain things, and they tell you, are you God? Are you God? Are you God? I'm like, oh, you don't know. And you guys are yet to see. You don't know, because you are yet to see. You don't know. They say these things because they've never met anybody who tell them these things. They've never met anyone who has told them these things before. I can be with you and whatever you are going through, I can feel your energy. You see, that is why when you know who you are, it's not anybody that can be around you. It's not anybody that you can move around with anymore, because now you know who you are. Because if you know who you are, you see, one thing about knowing who you are, if you know who you are and then you are denying what you know, you will attract people who will come to frustrate you. That is it. I'm telling you. When you begin to know who you are, when you begin to get in touch with that God energy within you, if you become a God,